everyone, Sarah here again for our last Earth Day video today, and conveniently right before dinner time. This is probably my favorite video of the day, if I'm being honest. I am going to teach you how to craft an eco-friendly meal. I love cooking, and trying to find ways to make my meals better for the environment is a fun challenge for me. I'm not saying though that you have to apply every single tip that I'm about to give you to every single meal. That would be really hard, but making a few of these changes a few times a week can actually make a very big difference for the environment. One of the easiest ways to help the environment from your kitchen is by making a shopping list before you go to the grocery store. By planning out your meals for the week and knowing exactly what you will need for those meals will help greatly reduce your food waste. About 1/3 of all food is wasted at some point in production, sale, or use. Now, we don't have a lot of control over production, but when you're buying your groceries, don't be afraid to buy the ugly produce. A lot of stores end up throwing away weird shaped food because nobody buys it, even though it's perfectly safe to eat. And after you've cooked your meals, make sure you store leftovers properly so you're not throwing away a lot of food at home. One of the biggest things you can do for the environment as far as diet is concerned is avoiding meat and dairy. And I know that one's going to be hard for a lot of people. It's hard for me too because cheese is so good. But you don't have to give it up completely. Just small changes can help a lot. For example, if you give up 1 serving of beef per week, so 52 meals over the course of a whole year, it is the same as saving the amount of carbon emitted during a drive from Norfolk to Myrtle Beach, which is a pretty big deal. I like substituting beef in taco recipes with something plant-based. So tonight I'm actually making sweet potato and black bean tacos, and they are really good. Definitely recommend looking up some plant-based taco recipes online. We also, at the zoo, right before we closed unfortunately, started serving Beyond Burgers. You can find Beyond Burgers or Beyond Beef at the grocery store, and it's just one of the few brands of what is basically pea protein fake meat. I made sloppy joes with it the other night, and honestly, you can't tell the difference between it and beef. It's pretty magical. So if you're looking for something that is plant-based, but you're not ready to give up the taste and texture of meat, I definitely recommend giving this a try. If you visited our Trail of the Tiger Asia section at the zoo, hopefully you've talked to one of our amazing volunteers about sustainable palm oil. Now, palm oil as an ingredient is actually not that unsustainable, but it is found in about 50% of products on grocery store shelves. Everything from food to shampoos to cleaning products to pet food, it's everywhere. And because of that high demand, it's unfortunately contributing to the habitat loss for a lot of Southeast Asian animal species, including orangutans. The Palm Oil Shopping Guide app from the Cheyenne Mountain Zoo is here to help. It's free for both Apple and Android products and is a great way to learn more about palm oil and find out what products are orangutan friendly. Only companies that are committed to some level of sustainability are listed in the app. You can browse, search for a specific product, or search for something broad like peanut butter. Finally, the kitchen is a great place to try and cut back on your use of single-use plastics. Instead of using zip-closed bags or plastic wrap, opt to invest in a more reusable option. Plastic containers are an inexpensive, easy way to do this, but I also like the glass alternatives. Glass does not hold stains or odors like plastic does, so they will last you a much longer time. Another thing that's very cool and very trendy right now is beeswax wrap. And there are actually tutorials online of how to make this at home, which is very cool. This covers your dishes and seals them a lot like plastic wrap does. And finally, one thing I've recently discovered that I love are silicone zip closed bags. So silicone is amazing. It is a lot like plastic, but you can freeze this, oil this, stick this in the microwave, and stick this in the dishwasher, and it won't degrade. So it will last you forever. It's very durable, and it keeps your food just as fresh as a plastic zip closed bag. So it's very cool. You can find a lot of these online or in some stores. I've actually seen some of them in stores just like Target, which is very cool that they're starting to carry alternative food storage like that. My list, including these eco-friendly tips and more, is found in a PDF that you can find on our website or linked in the description of this video. I hope you try a few of them out and maybe even find a new favorite recipe.